Welcome back into the Viking Central podcast. I'm here with my guy, Jonesie, per usual. We're going to do something a little fun today. Score North kind of came in and swooped in.
You know what, Phil Mackey? I understand you got to get your content from something. No, I can't even get mad at him. Matter of fact, RG3 posted this, which is what triggered it to begin with. So, then we announced we're going to do this, and now we're doing it. But of course, Score North and steal your content, Phil Mackey, did this before us. But that's cool. Our list is going to be better.
Exactly. I think we're going to have some really strong lists here. I think maybe we'll put our lists up against theirs a little bit and see who the true winner is. Because man, some of those lineups they had were no good, man. I mean, that's the best you guys can do.
I know.
Come on now.
Come on. They're missing some egregious ones.
I know. I agree. But before we do hop in, I do want to shout out our sponsor. That's Badass WOODART. Use code VC15 at checkout for 15% off your order. I'll put the link in the description. Go check those guys out. You can see the skull sign there above the Tommy Kramer jersey. Custom WOODART does an amazing job. You can find them on Facebook, on their website that I'm going to link, or on Twitter. All right, I'm going to give you the number one pick, Jonesy, because I'm a great guy.
The RG3, I think Score North had like 101 as Herman Boone, and I just think that's a huge mistake. My 101 is, you ready for this?
I'm scared.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take him one overall. Bill Haywood, Little Big League. The kid is handed the Twins organization as, what is he, in middle school? And then appoints himself manager. And the Twins come from last place to first place. Yeah, they lose to the Mariners and Ken Griffey Jr. in the playoffs. I get that. But brings back fun to baseball. And you know how he auditioned for the job? He walked right into the office with the other coaching staff. And he just laid out a situation that he knew exactly what to do and the right thing to do. And what did I think it was the hitting coach. And what did the hitting coach say to him? They go, "Do you have any more questions?" And he goes, "Yeah. The hell do you need me for?"
Double play. You can pitch hit for Spencer.
Now you've taken the bat out of our 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Not exactly a great trip to the heart of our order.
Any questions, Mac?
Yeah. What's he need me for?
That's what the hitting coach said to Bill Haywood. He brought the hidden ball trick. They had fun playing baseball, and the Twins went almost all the way under Bill Haywood.
That is not what I expected.
Not what you expected.
That is not what I expected, but I love the pick.
Exactly.
I mean, Minnesota Vikings, Minnesota Twins, it makes sense. I'm surprised that wasn't on their list. I mean,
it's unbelievable that it's not on their list. You're going to talk about anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a strong pick. That's a strong pick, and I think that's going to.
I don't know if it's 101. Honestly, probably not 101. It's big time homer pick.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, there's a lot of homer people going to be listening to this, so they're going to like that pick, I think.
Yes.
I'm not going to be a homer right now. Anyway, I don't even know if there's any more homerish coaches available, but I'm a basketball guy. I played college basketball. Love basketball. It's honestly maybe my true love, to be honest with you. Apologies to my wife, but I'm going to take Norman Dale.
Yeah.
Hoosiers. And I don't think they were on. He wasn't on the list either.
Unreal.
And like Hoosiers, that's like a classic. That's like my all-time favorite sports movie of all time. Like I was watching that when I was like 8 years old. Like that was always on the television. And he was a guy that overcame a lot of adversity, bringing Hickory all the way to the state championship. While also Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
While also, dealing with a drunk assistant coach most of the time. Like he was doing a lot of the right things. He's my number one pick. Norman Dale, Hoosiers. That's my guy.
Focus on the fundamentals that we've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
Yeah, I mean, definitely on my list, and I debated making it my 101. So yeah, I'm right there with you. I mean, to not have Norman Dale on your list of, and by the way, the list we're doing is best movie coaches. So right, it could be a fictional coach, or it could be a coach that lived in real life, but they made a movie about. So either way, best movie coaches, and yeah, Norman. If you don't have Norman Dale on your list of best movie coaches, I mean, then I don't know. It's not a real list.
For sure.
I don't think so.
Do you follow his page on Twitter? It's not actually him or anything like that, or like there's a Norman Dale Twitter page, and it's fantastic. Like that's
amazing. What is it? Just at Norman Dale?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna follow it now.
It's
that's
pretty
amazing.
Awesome. It's a good account to follow.
That's incredible pick.
Yeah. Your number one pick or number two pick, Jonesy?
Yeah. Man, there's so many good ones. I'm gonna stay Homer. I'm gonna stay Homer in Minnesota. I'm going Herb Brooks.
Okay. Yep.
Minnesota. Herb Brooks, obviously a real person who coached Team USA. A Minnesotan, coached the Golden Gophers as well. And then the greatest hockey team ever assembled.
For sure.
I mean, to beat the Soviets in 1980, and then go on and win the Olympic gold medal for a U.S. hockey team. Great moments are born from great opportunities. And that's what we have here today.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys.
For sure. And I loved Kurt Russell in that movie. Kurt Russell is one of my favorite actors. I know he did an amazing job portraying him and everything like that. So
I know.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I've actually never seen that movie all the way through, to be honest.
What?
I saw like the first half hour, and then I went and did something, and I never got back. I know it's horrible. It's horrible.
I don't think you should admit that.
I know. I'm gonna get a lot of flack.
That should be our next list. We should do like top 5 things that people be pissed I haven't seen.
Yeah, no, honestly, and I have a lot on there. I'm not even gonna start spitting them out because there's a lot that I could put on there, and if we end up doing it, I don't want to tease it too bad, but there's some ones on there that I get a lot of crap for. So that'd be a good list to do, probably. All right.
What's your 2?
My number 2, Bud Kilmer, Varsity Blues.
Not because he was a good coach, just because. No.
Hey, he had 2 state championships.
He did.
And 22 district championships. I did my research. I just love that movie. Just love the character.
You can rally.
It'll kind of be my fun one in there a little bit. Yeah, I've seen. It's another movie I've seen an unhealthy amount of times. I love Varsity Blues.
So good.
Kind of nostalgic with me and everything like that. So I had to throw him in there. I'm a big fan.
Scott Conn is so underrated in that movie.
Yes.
As Tweeter.
Yeah.
Knox, get your ass in this car. There's a bunch of naked sophomores that want to fuck you with the tongue.
Oh God, there's a lot of good one-liners in that.
He looks down his pants. He goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh man, I just love that movie. It's like if I'm feeling down or something like that, I'll throw on Varsity Blues and it'll put me in a better mood for sure. So
Miss Davis, will you go prom with me?
Yep. All right, Jonesy, number 3.
Send my cats. Okay, I'm sorry.
You can keep going.
Oh man, I don't. All right, I'm gonna get serious.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna stick with Minnesota.
I like it.
No, I'm not. I'm getting serious. I'm gonna get serious here.
I think I know who you're gonna go with there, but if you would have went to Minnesota,
because are you gonna take it?
I'm not gonna.
All right, I gotta go with Coach Carter.
Ken Carter. He's
I
on
love
my list.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, just to take that basketball program as far as he did, after his two best players walked off the court the day he started coaching.
Yeah.
But he wasn't just a basketball coach. He taught them boys life. He showed them how to stay in school, get good grades, and they appreciated him for it. So, allowing his son to come on the team and lead at point guard, but holding him to the same accountabilities of the rest of the team.
Yeah, that's another movie I love. I mean, I could put that one on all day and just rewatch it. And there's a lot of good moments in that movie too. Like one of the moments was when he made, I don't know the exact character's name, but he had around like 2,200 wind sprints and like 800 push-ups, and the team kind of rallied around him at the end. He's like, "Nope, you're off my team." And then like, how many push-ups do I got to do? So one of the scenes I kind of just stick in the back of my memory that it's just like he got through to those guys that no one else could, and it's just a sign of a good coach. That's why he's on the list.
It's Cruz. I'm impressed with what you've done, but you came up short. You owe me 80 suicides and 500 push-ups. Please leave my gym.
I'll do push-ups for him.
Yes, sir.
All righty. That's a good pick. You got a good list going. I like it.
Yeah. Maybe a stretch at one overall, but I just really wanted to get him out there because no one else had him on this list.
Yeah, for sure. So my number 3, this is probably another hot take, but this is my favorite sports movie of all time. People probably like the TV show better. I don't know if you're gonna get where I'm going, but Gary Gaines, Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that movie. I don't know, because that's one that was like came out right when I was like growing up. I think I was like 9 years old when that one came out, so that one like hit me hard.
Dude,
just the ending and everything like that. 1 yard short of the state title.
Billy Bob Thornton. If Booby stayed healthy, they win easily.
For sure. Yep, for sure. And then the speech that he gave halftime of the state championship game, the perfect speech, like goosebumps, man.
And that truth is that you did everything that you could. There wasn't one more thing that you could have done. Can you live in that moment as best you can with clear eyes and love in your heart? With joy in your heart. If you can do that, gentlemen, then you're perfect.
Like, it just hit me in all the right ways, and I'll always remember Gary Gaines. That's one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite coaches on this list. He might be a little bit high because they actually didn't win the state championship that year. It does say at the end they did win it the next year. Yeah. But just another character that I love. So
that's a great one, actually. The crazy thing about that movie, my college roommate, but we played football up outside Chicago. My college roommate watched that movie twice. In the time that we were roommates in college, that I knew him, the game after he watched that movie, both times he tore his ACL.
Wow.
So he will never watch that movie again.
I do not blame him.
Yeah.
I do not blame him.
He plays that, but he now owns a gym out in Davie and trains a bunch of NFL players. So he's doing okay.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
At Perform, you can go look him up on Twitter. He trains
at Perform.
A bunch of gyms. All right. Next. I got two really good ones. I think I'll be able to get both. So I'm just gonna go to Herb Blitzer. Cool Runnings.
Okay, yep, gotcha.
John Candy leading the Jamaicans to the Olympics, going to Canada. They've never seen snow before, and taking the first Jamaican bobsled team into the snow, and yeah, they crashed and they didn't win, but you know, a lot of that, they had a bad sled. You know, they couldn't afford all the high tech stuff. But feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Come on, then it's bobsled time.
Love it. I saw that one. I saw that one on another list that I was kind of looking at.
What?
Because I never saw that movie before. It's another one. It's another
Maybe
one.
you're a little young. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of the movie before, and I've heard it referenced, and I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never seen it all the way through. So that might be another one I'm gonna have to watch, I guess.
It's
So
classic. It's an absolute classic.
Awesome.
Zonka, you dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
See, I don't know those references. I gotta watch it now. I gotta watch it now. All right. What are we at? Number 4?
Yep, that was my 4th. Right.
All right. I'm surprised you haven't taken this guy yet, because I think you referenced him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like at the time, like was it either in a quote tweet or a comment to
Yeah.
RG3? Don Haskins.
Yeah. Shit.
Glory Road.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's honestly, Don Haskins deserves 101. Like he deserves, because he's a real life pick and real life coach too. Yep. And to start and to play only the black players against it's Kentucky, right?
Yep, Kentucky, and Pat Riley, one of the best football or basketball minds like ever in the history of basketball.
And the whole game for Texas Western, man.
Well, Pat Riley was playing. I think it was Adolph Rupp was the coach.
There you go. Yep.
So, who I think was one of the most winningest head coaches of all time. That's another movie I love, and yeah, he deserves to be way up there because it's crazy. Like he did all of his recruiting. Like none of these guys played any basketball together before the college championship, and he brought them all together. And that same year, they go win it, and again beat one of the powerhouses of college basketball in Kentucky. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Now they've been here before, so they're not going to give it to us. We got to go out there and we got to take it, right? Take it, take it.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's Don Haskins. I'm feeling good on that one. I'm surprised you didn't take him, but
I mean, honestly, you may have just won the draft on that one. I did. I'll admittedly got kind of cute with my list, but I don't care. But I don't care. This is my number 5 pick. All right. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to pander to our audience, so admittedly. So give me the Minnesota Miracle Man, Gordon Bombay. The Minnesota Miracle Man. Ducks fly together.
Yep.
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Gordon, stop quacking. I will take Gordon Bombay to lead any hockey team in the entire world, other than maybe Team USA or Brooks' team. But Gordon Bombay, one of the best coaches, the Flying V. I mean, iconic movies, The Mighty Ducks.
Now here's the long and the short of it. I hate hockey and I don't like kids.
For sure. Yeah, a lot of people still reference that movie, and a lot of athletes do, like as one of their favorite sports movies. Like it's like aged so well, and based in Minnesota. And I'm glad you took him, because if he wasn't on the list, we would have probably got a lot of heat from it. So thank you for feeding our orange takes that are.
I really did.
Here, so no, good pick. I love it. I love it. So with my final pick, I'm gonna go a little fun again, because I feel like I've been kind of boring. I feel like I feel good with my list, but I feel I've been a little boring. So I'm gonna go Nate Scarborough.
Nate Scarborough.
Longest Yard.
No, Longest Yard. Was he the coach?
Yep. So well, it was the newer longest Yard with Adam Sandler. So yep, it was oh my gosh, Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
So he came in, took over the inmates, and they beat the guards. Like they didn't know what the hell they were doing until Nate Scarborough came in, and everything turned around.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
That's
Had
how
to
a
do some
white man
recruiting.
runs a football.
Yep. Had to do some big time recruiting. Didn't have a lot of options because
Dude,
the guys in a cell. I mean, come on now.
I'm just going through that movie now. Terry Crews
Yep.
was in that movie, and
Nelly.
Nelly was like incredible in that movie.
Yeah, he was.
And then who else was in?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock was in there.
Gosh, that was a pretty loaded cast.
Oh no. What's his name? The Dallas Cowboys receiver.
Well, Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin was in that movie. Sorry, that was bad. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name.
I forgot about it. Yeah, he was in there. Yep.
That's awesome. Good movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Excellent pick. I think we got a couple pretty solid lists.
Yeah.
I got a few that we didn't get to. So you want to go? You got some honorable mentions, or
yeah, we'll do some honorable mentions. You want to do who's your 5 that you took?
So I went Bill Hayward 101 to Twins, and then I went Herb Brooks, Coach Carter, Herb Blitzer, and Gordon Bombay.
Solid list. Love it. Yeah. I went 1-1 Norman Dale, 1-2 Bug Gilmer, 1-3 Gary Gaines, 1-4 Don Haskins, and then my final pick was Nate Scarborough. So there's a lot on there that we didn't get to.
We left off. Here's some of them. Left off. This one I thought would be getting way too cute, but still would have been awesome. I was debating Bagger Vance. Have you seen The Legend of Bagger Vance?
I have not.
Such a good movie. So
is that the name of the movie?
The Legend of Bagger Vance. So Will Smith is in it.
Oh, sure.
And he's Bagger Vance actually. Sure. It's just a fantastic movie. But he's the caddy for and Matt Damon's in it. Yeah. Dude, you gotta watch it. It's so good. And he's like the caddy for Matt Damon, and they're playing like in a golf event. Like I want to say like it's supposed to be like the first time they played Augusta, Georgia, or something like that. But anyway, Bobby Jones and anyway, you gotta really
another movie I gotta watch. I gotta find some time, I guess, and watch some of these flicks.
Yeah, another coach we didn't get to, Ted Lasso.
Yeah, that's not even a movie though. You know what I mean?
No, it's a show.
It's
a show.
Like Scorner said, our movie list. That's not a movie. That's a TV show.
That's fair. That's
why I didn't take it.
It's not on the list. Jimmy McGinty he was the head coach in The Replacements.
Okay. Yep.
Keanu Reeves.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't have Boone from Remember the Titans. We'll probably a lot of people think that one, but you might have a take on this one.
I do. So, Coach Herm Boone does not deserve to be in the top 5 on my list, and the reason is when the game was on the line, your defense gets you the ball back. One of the best defenses ever, by the way. They said nobody gets another yard. Nobody got another yard. The defensive coordinator was smart enough to take the running back that got kicked off middle of the game and bring him on defense to cover Ryan Gosling's sorry ass. He was a liability at linebacker. All right, we know that. Anyway, I digress. When the game's on the line for the state championship, their go-to play was a double reverse with a quarterback lead blocking for 80 yards. Yeah, it worked, but 99 out of 100 times that does not work.
For sure.
And don't come at me with, well, he knew it would work that time. No, he didn't. It was a terrible play call. The quarterback had to block 6 people along the way just to make it work, which must have been the worst tackling team in all of high school football. I mean, you don't call a double reverse with the game on the line. You got to go 80 yards. So give me a play. No. Anyway.
Agreed.
Then, first of all, he's being way harder on all the black players. Okay. And they had to talk to him about it. They had to, hey, you got to be easier on these guys. You got to treat them all the same. And then the whole PD situation, like you kick PD off not necessarily off the team, but basically he told him to get out of here.
Yeah.
When clearly they needed PD on the team and they needed him to play on the defensive side of the ball. Like, if you're a good coach, you should have realized that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, did the Titans perform well? Yeah. They were also the only team in the state who had black players. That might help you.
All viable takes. Hey, I agree. That's why he wasn't on my list either. You're spitting facts over there. You're spitting facts.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's true.
Boone doesn't make it on my list. He just doesn't.
Yep. I have one. I don't know if you'll know him. It's kind of more of a kids movie, but I think it's from the 90s, so you might know. Danny O'Shea.
Danny O'Shea was
Little Giants.
Little Giants. Yeah.
Yeah. Now another kind of fluke play. Another kind of fluke play. They're in the championship. Got to beat his brother's team. Final play, they got to go 99 yards. But he had to get his daughter to join the team for them to go beat these guys. I mean, like that takes some X's and O's. That takes some motivation.
The annexation.
He went and won it.
It was the annexation of Puerto Rico, right?
Yep, that's right.
The annexation.
Yeah, that's right.
Icebox.
Yep.
Love that movie. No, that's a good one. Danny O'Shea, another one we missed. Well, I don't know that it would be on anyone's list, but have you seen Hardball?
Yes.
Connor O'Neill
it's been a while.
G Baby.
Yep.
G Baby. I love it when you call me Big Pop. Yeah, I mean those were my honorable mentions. I think overall, I think we have a really solid list.
I agree.
Both of us. Either way, like it just poo-poos all over Score North.
not even close. I mean, this was our original idea, and we got the better list, so it just
our original idea to steal it from RG3.
Yeah, right. That's true.
But someone had to, because RG3's list was egregious.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. I agree. All right. Well, that was fun. I had a lot of fun with that one. We'll probably be doing this maybe weekly. I think we could do a draft once a week. I mean, it's fun. Get away from the Vikings a little bit. Get away from the stress of Vikings football.
People love lists.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. We got to post this up against Score North.
I'm doing it. I'll make the graphic.
Let's go.
We'll do it. We'll see who the real winner is here. So, thanks guys for tuning in. You got anything else, Jonesy?
Nah. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Good time. Later.